Alright, so this is pretty much going to be a shitty ass video of me because I have never made a video before. This is number one. But what I'm gonna be doing today, because I am broke as fuck and need binder space, I'm gonna go ahead and take apart a couple binders, go ahead and box them up, put them away for safekeeping. These ones here really don't get any pull out when visitors are around. It's kind of an unknown comic run and a little bit of the specialty shit from the Wildcats. So, kind of off the wall stuff. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But it's going into the box, so that's where I'm at least going to throw it up. That way you can see them all before they disappear. I'm going to go ahead and get a scalpel set out here. I'm going to try to do this as delicately as possible, but in all reality, like, all of my shit's budget shit. For the most part, I pay as little as possible for everything that I have, but it does not mean that I do not take care of it. See, everything that I purchase, at least did for my own personal collection. I did it because I wanted it. I didn't do it for the resale value or for the speculation of it maybe going somewhere, but not because I'm gonna sell it. Because I like that undersold stuff, the underdog, or the one that got away, you know, that type of stuff. So I'll speculate all day. I love finding stuff that shouldn't be this or shouldn't be that, and no, that's if it could be, I'm gonna get it because I just like it. So what we're gonna break into right now is basically we got the action zone. My lighting's probably gonna be pretty shitty because I haven't gotten that down yet. But we've got an action zone. CBS was doing the, I guess it's like an action hour and a half or something. Skeleton Wars, Wildcats, and Ninja Turtles. So they always doing that. We'll go ahead and throw these little separators in there. Thank you to my comics, my comic shop. Everything that I buy from them is always very well packaged, so I generally tend to keep the materials, but it makes my reuse very easy. Alright, so next up we have the Wildcat Sourcebook #1, of course, obviously. Not sure if the newsstand one is more important, or the direct, or if there is even a direct or whatever, but we got a barcode down there. I personally love barcodes, so I tend to pick them up when I see them, when I can. I think I'm using these wrong. I think these are this way. Yeah. There we go. Alright, see? Like I said, I'm not very versed in making videos or having anything, you know, well done at all. We'll get there. So on to the next one. We're gonna break this one open here. It makes it a whole lot easier just to cut these, to be honest. I'm gonna end up having to retape them anyway. So for the sake of time, we obviously have the gold source book for them Wildcats. Let's see if we can avoid too much glare, maybe. Put it at an angle like that, maybe. But what a beautiful shiny, always shiny, you know, image is well known for that. And of course the silver variant for that same source book #1. So we've got there. That's gonna be tucked away nicely right there. And we'll go ahead and split this one open. And I think I would be what you can call a completionist. So when I know that there's an appearance of somebody, here we go, #2 source book for the same Wildcats, obviously. I made sure that I got them all, which includes the source book for obviously the Adventures. The Adventures is the 10 issue series that they based solely off of the 10 episodes of the Wildcats on the CBS series from the first advertisement I showed you. That being said, there was also a very separate set known as the trilogy, and what they did here was they had 3 different issues separate from the original issues, one being the foil cover. Of course I have to be honest, I have no more information on any of this because I've never read any of my comics. I probably should be embarrassed to say that, but I can't be because, of course, I've covered my face. But yeah, I am simply a collector of covers, a completionist of issues that intrigue me and characters that I can relate to and I like. I follow them through whatever arc they're doing, and if I don't like the next one, I just don't get one, hopefully, because once I get one, I will have to get them all. That's the trouble of being a completionist. But that being said, all the way back to, I don't read a single one of these. It's all art to me. It's all a personal connection. It's not anything to do with necessarily the storyline. It's just a simple... Anyways, the lovely thing, we've got that one there. Trilogy number 2, of course, is what I was flailing around there. I'm not sure if I showed you or not, but we're moving on because the rambling will hopefully be edited out and I can throw up a picture of it if I missed it. This one here is the 3rd installment of that particular trilogy. I had to make sure I was getting it right. Because following it, apparently, is our Millennium Wildcats. I believe Millennium did a lot of these covers. If you'll see, that emblem was placed on a lot of different groups and teams and characters and all that kind of stuff. And what that was is just a general Millennium, advertisement. Everybody wanted to jump on the 2000 train. And so what we have here, moving along from millennials to annuals, we have, of course, the Wildcats annuals. This particular binder is called Wildcat Specialties. Apparently, that's what grouping I was able to call these. Oh, but here we go. This is actually one. Malibu Sun is a awesome publication. They were on top of shit. Like, seriously, when it came to Image, they were on top of their shit. So, they were the first appearance, in most cases, of characters and storylines. Savage Dragon, Spawn, I'm only going to give you 3 because off the top of my head. So, we move on, though, to one that I actually just threw in here because I was able to pick up the other side of that particular 3, which is, of course, the Wildcats Insider. This, just like the other one, is a publication that advertised that particular, but it was through Image too, so they were like, pushing their own shit through their own publication advertisements. And then this one gets a little bit more new, modern styling. This is the Wild Storm #1. Wild Storm. All I knew is if it had something to do with them, I was buying it, and I did that. And so once the list stopped having like titles on it, I could have check marks instead of full. That's basically where I stopped. And I think it was right around 244, and that's, no, that can't be right. It had to have been 144, because I think the original series had 50 issues, and there was only like 6 that had variants, maybe, out of those general ones. And then you have the whole, like I said, these advertisements and character connections and shit like that. But I kind of also have other things that I was buying, so it might be 144, it might be 244, but included in just these was 50 general issues, one of which I still need. If anybody out there knows where to find a non-foil Wildcats 25 bumper issue without the foil bumpering, you better hit me up. I'll pay a pretty penny for it. But so what I'm foiling around here obviously is the Wildstorm spotlight on Jim Lee himself. But since right then and there what he was doing was Wildcats, this obviously goes right in there with it. This one here has a certificate of authenticity from Wizard saying this is a certified. Yeah, whatever. All I know is it was cool because it's a clear fucking cover. When you open it up, aha! See, the thing about it is, it's a $1 comic. But I've been out working in the garden and doing other things. So it may be only a $1 comic now. In 30 years or 60 years, or if really consciously I have enough grandchildren to say 100 years, a $1 comic will be worth something to somebody. Not just in the fact of resale, but if I don't leave my fingerprints all over this clear cover, which I'm about to show you why it's important that it's clear, is the damage done can't be undone completely. You know, also, if you can't get the tape off, roll. You kind of gotta say fuck the bag, because you're saving the comic. If you can't get the tape off all the way, roll that flap over. Okay? See? It wants to be a little punk. You have to roll it. And once you do that, and you eliminate the sticky side of the tape from being a possibility to pop back up and snag that cover, then you have saved your $1 comic from becoming another casualty, I guess is what you would call it. Just hang on to it, fold it. That's all you gotta do. Alright. That's all I was trying to say. This one here is important because look at that. Isn't that awesome? Both sides. Yeah? So you have this really, really new style of presentation for, a comic and a character and all that kind of stuff. And even if it's $1 right now, man, I bought it because I liked it. It's a definite piece to the puzzle when you're buying all of your Wildcat collection, So why not take the time? What do your gloves cost you? A couple of dollars, maybe $15 per 100. Yeah, I know I should have pulled the board out, but fronts are better than backs. Anyways, now sorry. Hopefully this will get edited out as well. I truly enjoy completing a collection. It is, I think it's why, the majority of collectors do anything. But for those OCD people, we also get a certain other satisfaction, I guess. And so, it's kind of a sorry goodbye to know that I've been working so hard to fill these binders and complete the binders and to be stacking them away. But like I said, $4 a binder, $2 a binder. At this point in time, to be honest, that stuff goes way better towards ice cream with the girls, going through the garden and walks and all that kind of stuff, things here and there at the house. Really, comic books already cost enough of themselves, so storing them and packaging them, the binders and the boards and bags, I buy premium boards and bags. So if I need to box up a couple things or long box something, I don't have any of those either. If I did, I'd be doing that. But if I have to do that in order to put the ones that I would like to display, when I have family members come over, I'd like to put the binders out. Oh, look, check out this is what's new going on. Oh, hey, you watched that new movie? Well, hey, look what keys I got over here. Oh, that's the first time you've seen that? Well, hey, look, this is when the first time it happened. you know, like that type of stuff. So technically right now, Wildcats is kind of cold, so these binders are going to go to better use. So, this one here, these ones are kind of special to me though. This is one of the first gold cover comics I ever purchased, and at the time I got it for a really good deal because I was looking for them.